Peace, 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 peace. It's Andrew, the Promised Child, once again, and welcome to another episode of the ATPC Coffee Talk. How we doing, y'all? How we feeling? Got some announcements for you before we start this coffee talk. If you like to get exclusive videos, go to Andrew, the Promised Child Patreon. If you like to get exclusive videos, also, if you like to get early access, go to Andrew, the Promised Child Patreon. If you like to get any products, if you like to get any one-on-one coachings, go to ATPC Motivates, ConstantContactSites.com and sign up. Also, follow me on Instagram at Promised Child Inspires, Promised Child on Facebook. So let's get right to the message. Let's talk, right? So I was scrolling and I was looking at some of my older videos today, and one of the videos that I did, man, and I want to go deep into this because it's important to me. And one of the videos was, people would say, man, everybody doing that. Like, if a person say, yo, I rap, people would say, everybody rap. If a person say, I have a podcast, people would say, everybody doing a podcast, right? That's what people would say. And my thing is like, no, like, that's not true. Everybody's not rappers. Everybody's not doing podcasts. Everybody's not a singer. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have a clothing line. Usually when people say that, they say that to discourage you. Usually when people say that, it's from envy, it's from jealousy, it's from doubt. One or the other. It could be envy, it could be jealousy, or just plain doubt. People not valuing you because they don't value what you do. Right? Because you don't have $1 million or 1 million followers. So that's why people would say that. Oh man, everybody doing that. They would totally dismiss it. And everybody's not doing it. If everybody was doing it, it still don't matter. See, this is my thing. When a new restaurant open up, nobody says everybody got hamburgers. Everybody sell hamburgers. Everybody cooking hamburgers. Everybody, like, people don't say that. When a new retail grocery store open up, no one says, oh, everybody's selling frozen chicken. Everybody's selling water. People don't say that. People say that to you because they don't value you and they think you're trying to copy somebody or imitate somebody, right? And my thing is, listen, keep doing you, keep grinding, keep pushing. Keep on doing what you got to do because people going to talk regardless. And my thing is, even if everybody else was doing, let's say everybody in the world had a podcast. Let's say everybody in the world rap. All 8 billion, all 7 billion people on the planet. Let's say they rap. Let's say they sing. Let's say they podcast. It's still not going to be like yours. Let me give you an example. McDonald's hamburgers don't taste like Burger King hamburgers. Burger King hamburgers don't taste like Hardee's. Hardee's hamburgers don't taste like Arby's. Arby's don't taste like Wendy's. You get what I'm saying? Let's go for the chicken. Popeye's chicken don't taste like KFC chicken. KFC chicken don't taste like Church's chicken. Church's chicken don't taste like Bojangles. What am I saying? Where am I going with this? Everybody could cook chicken, but that don't mean everybody got the same recipe. Your recipe gonna be different than their recipe. Their recipe gonna be different than your recipe. So it don't matter if both of y'all selling chicken. It's still different recipes. What am I saying? Where am I going with this? If you're doing a podcast, that's your podcast. That's your ideas, your topics, things that you want to talk about, the way that you're gonna set it up, the way you have it look. That's coming straight out of your mind. That's you. They can't imitate you. Both of us can talk about the same topic. Right? We can talk about the same topic, but the way that I deliver it, the way that I say it, the way that I talk about it is the way that I say it, the way that I talk about it. It's my style. You can try to imitate somebody else as much as you want. You can try to sound like them. You can try to act like them. You're still going to be you regardless, whether you know it or not. You're still going to be you. So don't let people discourage you and tell you, oh man, don't do that because somebody else doing that. You got new car companies coming out, new space companies coming out. They don't care if this company is already in existence. So what? We about to put our own sauce on it. We about to do it our own way. We about to put it out our own way. They don't care. There's new retail stores coming up every day. New space companies, new car companies, new social media companies, new phone companies. In America, that's what businesses, that's what's going to happen because you're not allowed to be a monopoly, no way. in America. America thrives off of competition. America, like, it thrives off of competition. It thrives of having multiple companies in the same field doing the same thing. It thrives that way. You know what I'm saying? And we'll go into that later about how it thrives. I'll just say you're letting people stop you or poison your mind from grinding, from working, from pursuing your idea because they said that to you. You know, you gotta realize that. We're gonna take it back a step further. You gotta realize that it was a lot of pushback on cars. Watch this now. When cars was first created, and I'm going somewhere else with it. When cars was first created, a lot of people back in that day didn't want the car to exist. Where am I going? What this got to do with people saying everybody doing it? I'm about to teach you and show you that people's opinions don't really matter. People's opinions don't, like, people always gonna talk, bro. If you doing good, if you doing bad, you doing okay, people always gonna talk, sis. So this what I'm saying. People always got something to say, right? So it's gonna be a group of people that's gonna agree with your idea, and it's gonna be a group of people that's gonna disagree with your idea, right? So where am I going? There was a lot of people, go do your research, who didn't want the cars to be in existence. They still wanted to ride in their chariots. They still wanted to ride on their horses. They didn't want it to happen. A lot of people was against it. But guess what? It didn't matter. Because when they created the car, they like, yo, we're going to make this car a reality. No matter what nobody's saying, we're going to create this car. We're going to make this car happen. And this is what we're going to use. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't care. Same thing with the airplane. Look, bro, you can tell me that this plane not going to go in the sky. You can tell me that it's impossible to create the airplane. But it don't matter. I'm still going to create it. So what I'm saying, with all that backlash, with all the energy saying, you can't do that, you can't do that, you can't do that. You got a lot of energy. A lot of people saying it. And they still did it. They still did it. So, okay, whatever. You gonna start rapping, bro? You gonna start rapping, sis? Start rapping. Tune them out, ignore them, get to it. Get to it. You should be in the studio. Okay, you ain't got no money for the studio? You could go right on BandLab. Go right on BandLab and you can record music from the house. You could be in the house right now making music on BandLab. Straight up, on BandLab. You could be making music right now on your phone. Just, I ain't got no, boom, I'm just going to jump on here and do it. You should just be focused on producing. You should just be focusing on making the music. Writing the music, making the music. That's all you should be focusing on. You shouldn't be focusing on if this person think you can do it or they think you can't do it. Because it don't matter. They don't have no final say-so of what you doing or what you got going on. It don't matter what they think. It don't matter what they think. You don't get, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter what they think. It really doesn't. It don't matter. It don't matter if they think you wasting your time. It don't matter if they don't think it's going to work. What matters is what you think. How you think it's going to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to know that it's going to work. I believe that this going to work, so I'm going to go ahead and keep giving my energy to this thing because I believe that this thing going to work. I believe it's going to work. It don't matter. I know it's going to work in my heart, in my mind, in my soul. I know it's going to work. I know it's going to work. And that's the attitude you got to have. So what I'm saying is focus on your craft, bro. Focus on your craft, sis. Focus on working. Every day, that's what it should be. You should be focused on. If you podcasting, focus on the podcast. My thing is, even let's say you got 2 or 3 people that's watching your content. Them the 2 or 3 people you should be focused on. Let's say if you got 2 or 3 customers. Them the 3 people you should be focused on. The 2 or 3 customers. How to serve them better so they can let more people and bring more people in. I don't get it. Why would you focus on the people who don't like you? Why would you focus on the people who don't rock with you? Genuinely. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you focus on those people? It don't even matter. Like, I'm not going to focus on doubters and haters. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, like, why am I, they don't put no money in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going to pay my bills. They don't care if I'm starving, if I'm hungry. So why would I, like, and y'all be tripping me out with that. Why would you focus on somebody that ain't putting no money in your pocket? They ain't trying to help you at all. Don't care about what you're doing. Why would you focus on them? It's like, you know, people be tripping about people unfollowing them and stuff like that. They want your friend in the first place. So what? They want your friend in the first place. Or you will hear people say, man, you post too much. You posted too much. They not your fan, no way. See, when you're a real fan, when somebody's a real fan of you, they like whatever you post. Like Beyonce fans, like Beyonce got like a loyal clientele. Like she got a loyal fan base. Her fan base wouldn't care if she posts 10 times a day. Her fan base wouldn't care if she posts 12 times a day. They will be turned to see it. Why? Because they are her fans. She not posting for people who don't like her. If you don't like her, that's your business. But she has a loyal fan base that rock with her. You understand? If Kanye posted 10, 15 times a day, he has a loyal fan base. His fan base will rock with that. You know what I'm saying? So all this goes into forget people's opinions. They don't rock with you no way. I'm not trying to convince you to like me. I'm only looking for those that's looking for me. Let's say that, I'm going to say it again. For you brothers and sisters to hear this. I'm not trying to convince you to like me. I'm only looking for people who looking for me. I'm only rocking with people who rocking with me. You feel what I'm saying? So cool. Everybody don't like Kanye West music. So what? He has a loyal fan base. So if you're going to be doing this social media thing, you're going to be building your business, you only want to attract people that rock with you. That's what you want to do. You just want to attract people that rock with you. So all that, everybody doing it, all that, you know what I'm saying, do something, whatever. Kick rocks. I'm not listening to that. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and take me a quick coffee break. You feel what I'm saying though? Like that's just crazy work. You know, like I understand, I get it. We're social creatures. So we need human connection. We need to be around other humans. You know what I'm saying? We want to be loved. You know what I'm saying? When we was born, we was nurtured, and a lot of us was filled with love, and mama hugged you and kissed you and held you, and every time you cried, she came to you. So we need to be nurtured and comforted. We need other humans. But you don't need everybody to like you. You don't need everybody to rock with you. Let's talk about money. They say it's over 7 billion people on the planet, right? Over 7 billion people on the planet. Guess what? To be a millionaire, you don't even need 7 billion people. I'm going to say that again. It's over 7 billion people on the planet. Probably about 8 billion. I got to go look up the statistics and see what they say, how many people actually on the planet. And that number is actually always changing because people are being born every day and people are dying every day. So the number is always changing, right? Because people dying every day, people being born every day. But whatever. You don't need 7 billion, 8 billion people to be a millionaire. You can have 1 million people. Just use an example. You can have 1 million people who spend $1 with you every Friday. Let's say every Friday. They spend $1 with you every Friday. Just 1 million people. They spend $1 with you every Friday. That's $1 million. You do that for the whole month, that's $4 million. You do that for 2 months, that's $8 million. You do that for 3 months, that's $12 million off 1 million people. Now let's drop the number. Let's go down some more. You can have 100,000 people. Because I'm just showing you, we don't need everybody. So I'm doing these numbers. We don't need everybody to get this money. We don't need everybody to get this money. We don't need everybody to tour the world. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we don't need everybody, right? And I'm going to get into that after we finish this money thing. 100,000 people can give you $1 a week. That's $100,000. In a month, that's $400,000. In 2 months, that's $800,000. Listen to me now. In 3 months, $400,000. In 3 months we had $1 million some dollars. You understand what I'm saying? In 4 months we had $1 million some dollars. 400,000, 800,000. In 3 months we had so we don't need everybody. We don't need everybody to get to this money. We don't need everybody to tour the world. You can have 20,000 people in each city come out and rock with you. And let's say they spend $1 to come rock with you, to come to your event. That's 20 grand. You see what I'm saying? That's 20 grand. So we don't need everybody. And the problem is where we come from, we think when we get in business, we need everybody. Bruh, you don't need your mama to be a millionaire. You don't need your cousin to be a millionaire. You don't need your sister to have a successful business. It would be cool if they chip in. It would be cool if they support. Yes, it will be. But you don't need them. The business is not failing because your relatives is not buying from you, or because your associates are not buying from you. That's not why the billions. That's not why the business is failing. The business is failing because you're not serving a large group of people. I'm gonna tell you what I heard somebody say. A great product. How it go? A heavily promoted product will always be the great product. You can have the best product in the world, but if don't nobody know it exists, it don't mean nothing. If don't nobody know that the product exists, it don't mean nothing. But this garbage product, this product could suck, it could be garbage, but if 10 million people know about this product, you can at least get 1 million people to buy that product, but your product could be better. You just don't have the marketing. You don't have the network or the reach to get to them. So what do we have to do? Instead of just tripping about the little bit of people in our neighborhoods, instead of tripping about the little bit of people around us, we need to be thinking about how to market our products and services to the world. And not just local, not just in the neighborhood, but to the world, globally. So before I end this video, people opinions don't matter. Just because everybody in your neighborhood say you suck, just because everybody in your neighborhood rejects you and don't buy nothing from you, just because they dismiss you, don't mean that the world would dismiss you. Don't mean that 1 million other people would dismiss you. Their opinions are not oxygen. Their opinions don't matter. It don't matter what they got to say or what they think. It really doesn't. It matters what you think about yourself. It matters what you think about your product. It matters what you think about your gifts, your talents. That's what matters. At the end of the day, that's what matters. Because the people that you're trying to please, the people opinions that you care about so much, they don't care about you. They don't care about you. They don't. Rock with those that rock with you. Rock with those that rock with you, man. So before I let you go, make sure you go hit that Patreon, Andrew the Promise Child Patreon. Also, I forgot to say this at the beginning of the video. I have private pages now that you can go over to, and it's going to be like private content, exclusive clips, exclusive lives. I got it on Instagram, got it on Facebook. So you can go to atpcmotivationsconstantcontactsites.com. So you'll be able to get access to these private programs or private groups. It will be $5 a week. It's so much that you'll be able to learn. You'll get behind the scenes content, all that good stuff. So make sure you go check that out. Most definitely. Also, you know, we doing one-on-one coaching over here. We doing sales coaching, mindset coaching. I'm open for that now. Let me know. We can jump on Zoom and we can most definitely get this thing done. Remember that you're powerful. Remember that you're awesome. Remember, people opinions don't matter. It don't matter if everybody else is doing it, because these what we got to go out over. It don't matter if everybody else doing it. You put your own sauce on there. You create your own recipe. So thank you for tuning in. Peace be to you. And if you are a member of the Patreon, you will be getting this video early. If not, you're going to be watching it on YouTube on this Saturday at 7:30. Peace be to you.